Hi, I'm Melissa from SoGoSurvey. How well do you really know your customers? Here are a few ways to improve the relationship. Let's take a look. Whether you're a business looking to improve your bottom line, a nonprofit looking to improve your community impact, long-term success as an organization has a huge deal to do with the understanding that you have of your customers' actual needs. And understanding, we know, is a pretty in-depth word to use. So when we're diving in, we've got 6 tips today to help you get to know your customers on a whole new level. No shocking points here. We're going to start with a survey. So surveying your customers can help you understand how they perceive your brand, your organization, what it is that you're doing in the community. Covering the basics here, of course, some of those demographic details, maybe who they are, where they found you as well, and what their experiences have been. Those are all really, really important pieces. And also making sure that you're asking the questions in the right way. So no leading questions. We're amazing, right? This kind of thing too. When we have a good perception of our own brand, we really need to make sure that that perception is shared by our community members as well. So making sure those questions are phrased neutrally. And of course, we have team members here who can help you with that as well. If you're not sure what this means, we have a lot of thoughts about how to help with neutral questions. So surveys are 1. 2, meet and greet, mingling with customers at events and functions. Real life is a really good indicator. Sitting down here with somebody with a cup of coffee, getting to know them a little bit more as a person, what they value individually, beyond perhaps exactly just their job role or their job description. Just because you have a certain title doesn't mean that you also don't have other priorities as well. And remember that your customers, no surprise here, are whole people. And so they have a lot of competing values and ideas when they come to the table. This is a really good idea, especially even if you're joining a big conference that's happening that somebody else is sponsoring and you're, just helping out, or you've got a booth, or, you're able to meet customers who are also going to be there as well. And it could be something that you're hosting yourself too, a lunch and learn kind of session where you just invite a small crowd, a small group of people that you can share a table with. So going from the big picture with surveys, small picture with events, perhaps, one-on-one is also a really good place. You can see that that opportunity that you have when you sit down with somebody individually. And those are the people, especially those people who are very excited, those people who you already know have something to say. No one wants to be put on the spot, of course, but when you have people who are good advocates, when they do enthusiastically recommend you, they're good candidates for one-on-one interviews. You know that they have something to say, and it's not just, tell us how great we are. The real question is, why do you think so? What makes you recommend us? What should we be doing more of? Those are the people who are invested in you already and are going to help you to develop that full picture. There might be things that they have noticed as well that could be improved. It's not just patting ourselves on the back too. We like to hear good news, of course, too. But those are the people who are, also likely to be sensitive to some of those small friction points. They might look past them because they feel good about your overall brand, but it's really helpful to get both sides of those perspectives as well, even from people who are already advocates. Checking backwards too, a little bit of rewind here. Old reviews, feedback, and testimonials from sites all over the place. Current information, of course, is really important in supporting the users that you have now, or the participants, audience members, clients. But past customer feedback can be really helpful. Remember that some of those people might not be your customers anymore, and their reviews can share feedback on why they're not. So what were their perceptions? What were their expectations? Were they met or not met? There are lots of different places that people could be posting these review sites, Capterra, G2 Crowd, like these kinds of places as well, review sites, as well as on your own site or on your own social media. People are posting these kinds of reviews and feedback. Remember, generally these are on 2 extremes. People had really good experiences or really bad experiences. And of course, we're happier to get the good ones, but we can also learn a lot from the negative ones too. And 5 here, analyzing website data. So this sort of goes without saying, but there's a lot of data that we can get now from Google Analytics, Search Console, all of these other kinds of tools that will help you to understand your customers better. Traffic is one number. How many people are coming to my website? But how many people have been there before? What are they looking for? What are the pages that are sort of luring them in, or are most attractive, or are most useful for them? What action are they taking? There's a lot of information that you can review regularly. And checking the impact if you do make changes, and many people do. Are you doing testing? Are you doing, we call it A/B testing or AA testing, just trying something new to replace what you had there before. Making sure that you are able to see the impact of the changes that you're making can help you, of course, make changes in your business strategy on the big picture, but also, where do we go from here? And 6, Uncovering insights on social media. Social media has expanded, of course, over the years, as well as the kind of analytics that they're including in their platform. So we already know that a lot of these companies keep track of a lot of data, which is itself an exciting conversation. But you, as a user, very often have a great deal of access and insights into the channel, the people who are visiting your channel, the users of that particular channel, and you'll be able to see a lot of things like who are they? What are they doing? What is most engaging to them? What are they looking at? What are they liking? What are they responding to? Times that they're online, and even different types of posts, how successful they are based on reach and engagement. And we know that better you understand your customers, the more effective all kinds of things will be. Your products will become better, your services will become better, and even your marketing will be able to capture that story, capture that information a lot more effectively. So bringing the right story to your users or potential clients. Once you've had a chance to read the full blog, we would love to hear from you. There's a lot more there on our blog on this one, getting to know your customers. Thanks so much for joining us. We look forward to seeing you again soon. In the meantime, connect with us on social media at SoGoSurvey or visit our website, SoGoSurvey.com. See you next time.